and welcome to an episode of OYASUMi Jinnouchi. Today we're going to be reading Patrick's Dinosaurs by Carol Carrick with pictures by Donald Carrick. Alright, let's get started. Patrick and his brother, Hank, went to the zoo on Saturday. They stood outside a tall fence and watched the elephants. "I'll bet that elephant is the biggest animal in the whole world," said Patrick. "You think he's big," Hank said. "A brontosaurus is heavier than 10 elephants. "Gosh," said Patrick. If Hank said so, it must be true. Hank knew all about the dinosaurs. He knew more about everything because he was older and he went to school already. Patrick squeezed his eyes half shut. What would a dinosaur that weighed as much as 10 elephants look like? The brontosaurus he imagined turned and looked right at him. "Did a brontosaurus eat people?" he asked nervously. "Just plants," answered Hank. Patrick's dinosaur started eating leaves from one of the trees. They went to see the crocodiles next. Crocs were Patrick's favorite because he liked to scare himself. "Those are shrimpy," said Hank. In the days of dinosaurs, crocodiles grew 3 times that big. "Wow," said Patrick. "Just their jaws were twice as big as you are," added Hank. Patrick imagined an enormous crocodile. It was 3 times bigger than the other crocs. It was so big that it wanted the whole pool for itself. The other crocodiles were too slow getting out, so the enormous crocodile opened its jaws that were twice as big as Patrick and gobbled them all up. Patrick backed away. We didn't see the monkeys yet. After a time they had seen the monkeys and the seals, Patrick and Hank went for a row in the zoo lake. Patrick looked down the deep green water, saw a dark shape next to the boat. "Dinosaurs know how to swim?" he asked. "Some did," answered Hank. Diplodocus, the longest dinosaur, could stay underwater like a submarine because its nose was on top of its head. Patrick was afraid to move. Out of the corner of his eyes, he saw it swimming along next to the boat. "What's that?" he cried. "It's gonna knock us over." "No, dopey. It's just the shadow from our boat," Hank explained. Patrick wasn't so sure. "Let's go home now. Rowing makes me tired." When they got on the bus, Patrick felt better, even though Hank was still showing off how much he knew about dinosaurs. "A Stegosaurus is bigger than one of those cars," Hank said, "but its brain is only the size of a walnut." Patrick looked out the window. In his mind, the lane of cars was a line of walnut-brained Stegosauruses. The plates on their backs swayed like the sails as they plodded along. Hank reached up and rang the bell for the driver to stop. "A Triceratops was tougher than a Stegosaurus," he said. "It could even take on a Tyrannosaurus." The bus stopped on their corner. On the other side of the street, Patrick thought he saw a Triceratops waiting for the traffic light. But when Patrick and his brother climbed down from the bus, the hot, dusty street became a prehistoric forest. Tropical birds screamed their warning. Too late. A dreadful Tyrannosaurus crashed into the clearing. Whew, big guy. Patrick held his breath as the Triceratops lowered its huge head. Its horns pointed ahead like 3 enormous spears. When the traffic light changed, the Triceratops charged. "Run!" Patrick yelled. He headed for the apartment building. "What's the hurry?" called Hank. Patrick didn't feel safe until the front door of the hall slammed shut. He wanted to look out of his window, but first he had to ask Hank something. "How big was a Tyrannosaurus?" "Big. Up to the 2nd floor, maybe? At least." "That's what I was afraid of." He peeked into his bedroom. Sure enough, the ugly head of the Tyrannosaurus almost filled his window. The dinosaur opened its mouth to show teeth like daggers. I don't think these dinosaurs eat leaves. Are you sure there are no more dinosaurs around? He asked Hank. Positive. The dinosaurs have been gone for 60 million years. Patrick gave a sigh of relief, and the dinosaur disappeared. Wow. That was really a nice story. OYASUMi, Jinnouchi.